Alrighty. How you doing there, YouTubes? This is Hannon 2112, and I will be doing a Gadget's DPS guide. Let's see, this is Galzo. If you look up in the top left, I don't have any auxiliary sodas, might sodas, precision sodas, anything like that. I made this guide for a while, and then when I started having this idea of recording things, and one of the things I did want to do is a tutorial, because I know maybe it's not so much a, I don't know what you want to call this. I'll come up with some fancy pants name, I'm sure. But this one's just going to be little old me, no Team 5-1, unless you want a guide from an idiot. Unlike him, I kind of have a basic understanding of this game. So I kind of made a bunch of little guys instead of maining one big guy. I had a couple really high level ones. I guess I still have them around. This is probably my best. Alright, let's get started. You see my gear. At the time, I was going full might because I was nature when I got all of my gear. Then I ended up switching over to... actually, Galzo's been every power. Some twice. I don't learn my lesson the first time. But I have troller gear too. I do troll. I'm not proud of my trolling. I'm no expert at trolling. That's the other thing. For some of these other ones, because this is my first one, for some of the things that I'm not a master at, I wouldn't say I'm a master at anything, but some of the things I'm not perfect at, I will be doing maybe a guest guide. Like, I know Beverly will probably be giving the electric healing one. Most DPS ones, I guess I'll be doing. I don't really have a, oh my god, look at that DPS kind of guy, except for Smile. But Smile's just a sick PvPer. I don't see his PvE stuff much. I haven't watched all of his videos, but I know he is ridiculous at PvP. Now, I go through this. I mean, it's full T4, 125 weapon, might neck, gives back power. I have yet to get a DPS one. I actually just got this ring the other day. Gotta put a, I would put a might 4 in there, or precision 4 for the red socket, but I don't want that affinity. I'm holding out for a better one. And then there's this one. It's a pretty solid one I ended up modding. But like I said, all this was done. It's all T4, it's all might gear, except for my belt for some reason. I put a precision 4. I don't remember doing that, or why I did that. No real reason. So, yeah. Oh, and I haven't really played this guy since I came out with the trinkets there, the utility belts. So I don't have one, as you can see, missing. But I like this over the Central City trinket just because, one, the Central City trinket, you have that split second of not changing, and I like the extra might buff I get from this, and it's got a faster cooldown. It's just, I like it personally. I'm not saying what to like, what not to like. Obviously, anything over like 72 skill points, I think, if you're a DPS, is full DPS stats out. I mean, this guy's got 100. I could definitely have a lot more. I have a lot of stupid feats I still need to do, and I know I need to do. But right now, that's not priority. I mean, I'm spec'd full DPS, and the rest are in my health and my, or go into my health and defense, just so I know I can survive a hit in prime. But here, let's go to the loadouts. For my damage loadout, I go Gauss Grenade. Great, simple, easy move. Nice damage. And it applies. This is a PI loadout. It's not so much for the damage modifiers. It's more for the PIs here. It kind of goes in order, but it's not perfect. Usually, it depends on what I'm fighting, but normally I will pull out Intimidation. Then I'll start off with, and this is if I have a controller, obviously. This can't be just me by myself. This is very power heavy. Gauss Grenade, Fear Gas. Fear Gas, you jump cancel, and that can stack on top of itself. And what it does is the Gauss Grenade electrifies. This inflicts burning on electrified. And you jump cancel it. You still get all the dots. You could cast it twice. Like I said, it depends on what I'm fighting. If I'm fighting trash mobs that are gonna go down before I can get off my cryo field, I won't do it twice. I might just do it once. Cryo foam inflicts burning on electrified. So this one, it depends which one I want to go into. I think I'm liking fear gas more than I like foam, but I have them both. There's nothing important that I feel like I need to take out one to put in something else. Bunker Buster, really great supercharge. Cryo Field, inflicts burning on electrified, inflicts frostbite, and burning electrified enemies will explode. And it's a 50% modifier. That's usually what I end it with, and then Intimidation to finish it off until I see all my ticks done, and then I re-go through. Go through again. Re-go through? That's weird. I don't like that. Alright, I'll try to show it off here. For the sake of this, I'm going to Trinket and then go through it. And no, you know what, actually, I'm going to Trinket Supercharge. I'll just keep this normal. Gauss Grenade, Fear Gas, Jump Cancel, Foam, Field. And if you stay in this, he was not in the block. Get out of the block. I want to beat you. Well, I mean, that wasn't a very good one. Let's try this again. That's my normal combo, and then I'll go into these punches, but they keep going to ice cubes because they're weak. But it does some good tick damage, and then, you know, finale, I would Cryo Field for the 50% modifier, Trinket, Supercharge. And it just rains down. I mean, I've seen 1200, 600, 1300, 1700, or yeah, 1700. And that's just downright nasty. Especially compared to what it was. It was pretty decent before, but they just nailed it on the head. I mean, this is just Intimidation. And you gotta remember, I'm full might. But I mean, it's in here. You get about 200 just out of that. One last time. And you should be going, there you go. No, this won't happen on your higher end targets here, putting them into the block, but it happens because they're sparring targets, and I'm pretty sure they don't have any control resistance. I mean, that one's still in the block, just getting random tick damage, dot damage. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Gauss Grenade, Fear Gas, Cryo Field, and Foam if you want to throw that into the rotation if you're fighting maybe like a boss or a Brainiac. But this is definitely more of a closer range loadout. I'm not 100% sure on a range loadout. I don't know. I mean, that would just be, you definitely couldn't use Foam or Field. Fear Gas is like a medium range. But I mean, as you can see, these dots just stack. It's got good range, but those dots stick better if you do this. I've seen this. Where I get most of my information from is the forums. And this was I can't think of his name. It was someone. It was an iconic name that someone took and made their own. He was considered like the Lord of Gadgets on the forums. But I mean, it's his borderline his right out of the thing. I don't know how he would do it. I know he stopped playing DC. Someone else picked up his forum and just went with it. Then he called it the Snap Crackle Pop. It's just a PI loadout to me. It's nasty. And for PvP, I would probably drop Foam for a shield. be it energy battery shield or hard light shield or something stupid like that. But one last time for this, just to see the numbers. I mean, that was a 3,500 crit in there. The initial hit was 3,500, and then it just rains down 600, 762. Oh, I hit my thing too. That was what that 88 damage was. I mean, that was pretty nasty. 3,500 right there. Yes. It doesn't get. There's an. I can't say it's the best supercharge, but it's because strafing run is pretty good. But that's a pretty nasty strafing run. But thanks for watching. Sub, comment, stuff. Do those things that people want you to do. And